Alright, so since we're on a TS2 channel, can we explain to anybody who's watching what's happening or what?
Well, can the audio hear us? I mean, the fucking video.
Oh yeah, they can hear you audibly.
Oh, okay. So I guess I'll.
right now.
So right now we're So long story short, we ran through the city into the canals. And now we're holding out against these fucking zombies. Yeah,
And
I mean, that's short
we managed
story.
to barricade all of the entrances pretty well, although one mistake, it'll draw even more towards us, and eventually they might be able to break through if we do something loud or possibly break something or like something of that sort. It's pretty intense at the moment. Admin's mainly like maintaining the vent, and they're doing a really good job at it, so... Oh, fuck up.
And
Yeah.
long story, if you can, I'll probably skip this if it's bad. Started off freaking stomping around, the storm flies over the city. All of a sudden there's antlines and zombies going around the entire sewers where the rebels were hiding. Because of this, we had to stay inside the rebel base and fend them off until some heroes joined. Heroes being admins that have basically, invulnerability IC. After this happens, we make a bum rush to the canal server. What happens next is we're inside a completely barren freaking bunker. We were starting to hear a judgment wave. There's a gunship, antlines everywhere. Next thing you know, you hear moans down the hallways, down the sewers. It's horrifying.
Oh my! I thought. Oh.
I
thought that was somebody else.
Next thing you know, we're building up defenses, and because of this, I don't know if this was like pre-planned, but admins were like, "All right, let's start spawning zombies." And now there's about freaking 80 zombies out there, normally, but flooded.
We should have stayed in fucking the sewers, because nobody would have gotten in that way, right?
Okay, and then miss out on this amazing event? Nah.
I guess, yeah. Well, we're gonna lose all our scripts anyway.
No, we aren't, dude. As long as we ICly do it, and then even then, dude, like, we'll be going down as heroes. Like,
That's
honestly.
True.
It's
well,
like,
as long as we get to keep our characters.
It's gone. Someone took my gib.
I didn't probably take this Marshall Lee guy. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is. All right. Should I kill him for being
No. It'll probably show zombies. Alright, so out of character reason we're here.
VIC, but
the out of character reason we're here. This event is actually this is the essence of fixing the server's script problem. Lately, rebels have been getting more and more powerful scripts, and eventually what happens is eventually what happened was, if you were a civil protection officer and you got into an ST2K event, you'd get sprayed down by like rebels with M60s and crap.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, I remember there was an event, there was an event and I was my CP, and I got fucking wrecked. Like, someone, one person who had a sniper, some sort of like fucking long-range weapon, they took about 7 CPs out by themselves. Like, holy shit.
There was another event. There was another event, like a massive sewers raid. At the end of it, I think we flooded the server with Skoda and Manhacks. So what happened?
One problem is that
there was a guy with an
AA-12.
AA-12. He killed at least like 10 CPs.
Dude, it was, oh my god. Like, don't ever bring that up to me.
Uh-oh.
Hold on, I'm gonna read this. As time would pass once more, the barricade is clawed from the remnants of these corpses that have been plaguing on the ground as they walk on the cement flooring of this deep, darkly narrow sewerway. Constant clawing is seen on the sheets of metal. As to the chain-link fence, it continues to shake more and more. These critters are rather constant for their thirst of their new hosts. Claw marks showing their marks onto the board.
Wait, hey, if we do all get, like, killed, or PK'd, can we make our characters all zombies?
No.
I'll talk to Foos about that, actually.
That'd be, like, if we end up getting PK'd for whatever reason.
Nah, we wouldn't get
there should
PK'd
be a
for
chance.
this.
Well, okay, how about this? How about like if you get killed by a zombie in like an S2RP event, kind of like this, then you have like you can become like a zombie or some shit.
I wouldn't. Well,
You can't donate for
guess
that.
yeah, like I think you have to
Yeah.
donate for that specifically.
Oh, that's stupid. Whatever.
I mean, it's pretty cheap. It's only like $15.
Yeah, I know, but still. Well, I don't really care about. I'm getting more open on the script removal thing. As long as I get to keep all my characters, I'm fine. That's all I care about right now. Because there's so much development going into these characters, and I don't want to lose that. It would especially pain me as a writer, because I've worked so fucking hard on these little shits, these fuckbags.
I gave up my AR2 and my Coda Vest just so I can keep
Yeah.
Just to keep what?
just to keep Drake.
Yeah, I know. I would do that.
Yeah, duh. Like scripts, like character over scripts always.
For sure. I agree.
Now, the problem is with this event is that it's meant to get rid of scripts, which is fine. Problem is though, is that 99% of the people that have like really powerful scripts aren't even here.
Yeah, like
The freaking
most
jacket
of the
should be
people
on.
here- most
Yeah,
of the,
like
yeah.
Jacket, Tibbles, freaking who else?
Oh yeah,
Danny, Kirk, freaking Steven should
Yeah.
be on.
those
Like,
are those
why aren't
people.
they here?
Those people all paid for this shit. Am
Well,
I right?
not all of them, but some of Tibbles did. I think
Yeah.
Jacket's an admin, so that's kind of debatable. I don't even know who plays Jacket.
Well, anyway,
And Evan.
That'd be Duix.
All right, who wants to do
Let's
story
do it.
time? Who wants to explain like the story of the TLA and crap to the people
All right,
watching?
Someone
well,
else can do
I
that since
could,
I don't know much
I
about
could. Hold up, I got this. Don't do anything IC-ly. Like you can do emotes. Just make sure like nothing major happens.
well, we could try, but. it's just-
Well, no, I'm talking to Google Chick.
What if someone farted?
Ew.
Yo, imagine if someone had like massive diarrhea and like no,
And
like
the zombies
no,
smelled it.
no, just imagine if like somebody had like a really bad like diarrhea and started farting really loudly.
Guys, I'm adding a new member to your team as they were a part of it. Is Tyler Westgrove. So.
Oh, I know that guy. I think.
I don't like.
Yes, he's been here for a while now. He's not that bad. He's not that bad of a RPer. So.
Tell it to us
Oh,
like
wait.
as you're typing it as well.
Oh well, I was gonna read from the official document.
Oh yeah, do that. Do that.
Yeah, do that. Do that.
So just say I'm saying this IC-ly, like reading from a document.
Mm-hmm.
How cool would it be to have like a serious RP, except you only use like /me's for the chat, but you like talked. I see.
Oh Jesus.
And if you like started screwing up, like with talking, you'd get kicked.
Oh my god.
It's like
rip.
dark RP, but better.
Darker be better. Yeah. You guys ever play Divinity RP?
Yeah.
Divinity
Yeah.
RP, no.
Yeah,
Although
that's,
I do remember this one being one of the professional players.
Goober.
Goober, please. Alright, so here we go. The left arm of Liberty. The left arm was conspired in City 17.
And I can't hear shit right now. Hang on.
Just
Okay.
before stop sound. Alright. Guy recording can hear, so go for it.
Alright, the left
Go.
arm of Liberty. The left arm was conspired in City 17 in a small backroom bar in the early part of January 2021. The founders, Eric Stoltzman, Jim Northwood, Mickey Sparacello, and Bogdan Harriada, I think that's how you pronounce it, plotted in secret, concluding that there were no factions suited for them or the other anti-citizens and refugees dependent on them. They vowed to create a force of their own. With the remnants of the anti-FA providing them supplies and reinforcements, the left arm began establishing the foundations of a formidable resistance. To this end, the group started securing smuggling routes throughout the regions surrounding the city. They built themselves safe houses on the outside and hideouts on the inside. Whatever they had to spare, they stowed in small caches scattered across the outskirts of the city. Then there's a actual, like, literal map with diagrams on it of City 17. When the left arm established a presence within the region, they began a regime of recruiting upstart refugees and partisan forces that were willing to take to band together through. That's weird. That needs to be, like, fixed. Through assailed by what the. Okay, yeah, they like there's a bunch of grammar mistakes in this part. Though assailed by banditry, famine, and the occasional bombing, the group persisted. Operations, organizations, and trainings became regimented and routine. Through a costly exchange, they acquired uniforms. As of April 2nd, the group has incorporated remnants of the anti-FA group, as it has gone mostly inactive, and stands at 17 members strong. This number began to grow, obviously, since there's more than 17 people. ICLE, there's hundreds. OOCLE, there's around 20, 25. The left arm stands as a unique group among the resistance, not because of fancy uniforms or big guns, but because they follow doctrine that the rest of the resistance fail to even consider adopting. That is to say, the left arm of Liberty does not operate how the rest of the resistance does. As a organized guerrilla force, TLA specializes in organized, indirect, and diversionary engagement of the enemy. Strategic use of mortars, IEDs, and ambushes, when possible, are highly encouraged. Direct engagements are highly discouraged and safe only when the circumstances in character necessitate, or I'm not sure how to pronounce that, direct conflict, i.e. TLA being forced to defend a point and camp.
TLA are pretty violent in game.
Yeah, hang on. Let me check if anything event-wise went on. Okay, no. Tab back. Prospects for a new resistance. What the left arm looks to create is an engaging environment that keeps to the canon of the Half-Life and Half-Life 2 to some extent, while not stifling the creativity of their own members and members of Taco and Banana's role-playing community. Change that to Combine Occupation, by the way. TLA was created with freedom in mind on both in-character and out-of-character levels. We want our players to be able to further develop their own character stories and begin constructing meaningful and interesting plot lines independently, which we've seen been doing actually very well. Part of this is understanding the place for violence and conflict in-game. We believe the conflict and violence are natural elements of Half-Life 2 RP, which is how it should be, and the two most major driving forces in character and plot development-wise. Part of our goal is to teach our members and other Resistance players directly and by example how to properly engage and facilitate conflict in a manner that is fair, unobtrusive, constructive, and enjoyable for all involved parties. Sadly, this doesn't usually happen, as there's been a lot of problems recently involving the CCA and Rebels and OOC stuff, etc. With the downturn in Half-Life 2 roleplay's population, although this doesn't really apply to you guys, so I'll just skip this entire area. Let me hear it. Another thing we are especially keen on pushing is the return of science fiction as a thematic element. The plots of Half-Life and Half-Life 2 depend heavily on concepts from theoretical physics and super science, like teleportation, interdimensional rifts, and etc. As a group, the left arm is desperate for scientists and advanced technology, knowing full well how the Combine use their vast knowledge and futuristic technology to conquer the planet. TLA sees science as the most likely avenue for victory, which is probably going to end up happening. The acquiry of scientists and advanced technology is one of their top priorities. Resistance science is notably absent in, Combine Occupation's current iteration of Half-Life 2 RP. While its absence may come from multiple complaints, we believe we can do it right and implement the involvement of player character scientists. I was actually thinking about creating a scientist myself for the TLA.
Same. I think I might do that.
That'd be awesome.
If this could be achieved, there is an opportunity for unique storylines and events that could even have implications for the setting itself. Scientists are naturally high-value targets for Combine forces and are invaluable for the Resistance, which makes them great tools in terms of plot mechanics and development. That's extremely true. While passive roleplay is fun in a time when... hang on, let me read through this. Okay. Here.
So
Let
yeah,
me read this part.
if you want to join a TLA, just talk to Giver.
Yep, that easy.
And,
Hey guys, look, I upgraded the bunker. Boom.
Really?
Boom.
Also, I'm gonna be linking you guys to images of concept art from what we actually look like on an IC level.
Uh-oh. Hang on. Wait.
Can I do that? Okay, I cannot do that. I apologize. I'm gonna send this link in TS chat.
Alright, I'm going to read out this event here. Time passes as the group remains inside the hunkered pitch black lab.
Alright.
Though haunted by the screaming, some of these corpses seem to be rather falling apart. Legs would be shriveled up, and rather weak as the molding flesh is washed away from the murky sewer water. Their clothes are stained from the blood that is taken over by their host. The flesh of these are either falling off the body, or rather new as it remains, yet they still moan for their next arrival. Waiting. Fun game, huh?
I think it is.
Alright, Drake.
You guys should
Your
make
turn.
a document, actually. You guys should make a document, like, on Google Docs, and just, like, have your leaders be able to edit it and revise it and all that. I actually need to still gain access from ICE to edit this document, since there's a lot of stuff that we need to cut out and grammar issues, you know?
I can fix that. I'm a writer. I can do that shit.
But yeah, if you scroll down...
Bless you.
Rest in peace, Jesus Christ. If you scroll down to the media section, which you can actually just press on the left side of the screen, and I'm talking about the TLA document. This is what we look like on an IC level, pretty much. ICE actually had these commissioned from a professional artist, so basically that is concept art and stuff for what we look like. I always kind of imagined Giver looked like the recruit in the second pip.
I'm pulling it up. I'm gonna be able to see it. This is really cool.
I hear all the fucking footsteps.
What is a plank used for?
Probably to keep it stable.
No, like, there's literally an item called plank.
Marshall Lee is on the computer.
Okay, like...
Battery power.
Alright, no,
Can
no,
we,
no, no,
can
alright,
we kill
alright,
him?
No, alright, look. Let's give him a chance. He does have the potential to become a good RPer.
I have the
Just
potential to be
RP
Hitler.
As it's like, okay, well, think about it. We're in 2021. I think desktops at that point would be battery powered. Like,
I guess, but still.
No, didn't
plus
the 7 hour
City
work
is
happen in
cyberpunk
2012?
That's unconfirmed. Although we do know what
Hold on,
happened.
Jake just said
sometime-
something. I'm gonna say it for him.
All right.
The Nargodians have been around since, well, nobody knows. The actual, original, fat Nargodians were a bunch of drug addicts and drunks. Then, our support leader, the General George Baker, showed up, and after a brawl, went over to the support of a few druggies. There were... Well... Okay, so the fat Nargodians is based off drug people. All of a sudden,
the
Marshall
fuck?
Lee is linked to the Fat Nargodians.
Yeah, of course he is. He's being such a man. Just,
Who?
fucking Marshall Lee.
I don't see how he's being a man.
Look what he just said.
I don't see how that's Minji. What is he referring to? That's so Minji.
Because he inserted himself into the fat Nargilian sister.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's kind of mingy.
Yeah. Yeah.
The barricade at the front
Uh-oh.
would start to crumble, it would seem. How so? Explain the fact that the sheet metal will be shredded. The chain link fence is torn up. Though these corpses can enter without a fair greeting, they seem to be stuck on the outside still, begging to be let in and attempt their onslaught on the group. Rather, if they break into the pitch black, or will the group be able to see the remnants of their corpses
Now,
or face
do
their
you mean
demise?
front as the front with like the filing cabinets and the green big?
Yeah,
thing
the
with, like,
shitty one.
okay. Do you want to upgrade it?
We can't.
Yeah, no dip.
All right. So what are we gonna do? Are we gonna try to make a break for it, or are we
Hey.
just gonna hold out?
We can't go anywhere
get
unless we
IC and
hop
find
out.
that out.
Alright, guys, head to the back entrance.
Basically, is what. Okay, look. If we actually had a bunch of people with scripts here, like ICV, like we would be able to just mow them all down.
Like, set up an MG nest.
I mean, if somebody had a LMG, we could like put one on like the stairs, and then as they come up the stairs, we just mow them down. Because a LMG is like really powerful, so it would make
Also,
sense ICV, I guess.
Because, like, the zombies' bodies are pretty much like paper, the bullets will just tear through them and hit the one behind them as well. So, super efficient. So, here's my character. He's American, born in America. He was moved to Japan when he was younger. He has every trait of the Americans except a slight Japanese accent. He's
All right, where are
29.
they coming in?
Front.
But he can. Oh,
I could have sworn he said Allahu Akbar.
Allahu
for a
Akbar.
second.
After starting a huge riot that led
Okay,
to the City
no,
18 Nexus being.
but-
Oh, I know that.
okay. Let's think about this for a second. If somebody were to actually, like, okay. If somebody were to have a suicide vest, right? And they were able to.
Would totally
I guess,
put him on Marshall Lee.
Like, let's per se.
Yeah, honestly.
No, but like, let's just say this for a second. They were able to actually get it working, right? And it was pretty good. It was a pretty good explosive. If we were to be far away enough, like, let's say, like, across the computer room, right? And then they broke through the front. Hypothetically, could we manage to escape?
No, the back entrance, like I said, is like barricaded so tough.
Like,
can't get through
Suicide
it.
Bombers solve everything, dude.
No, if
There's no way we can escape this, guys. We're fucked.
Well, there actually is a way, is that we tear down our barricade behind us, or we blow it up,
If
killing
you
zombies
want
around
to
it,
try
and
to
then we
tear it down,
quickly run through that.
again,
no,
come look at it.
because ideally, there's like no way like we can make it out of this. Like, we would not have enough time, and it would attract zombies coming there, because tearing it down or blowing it up would like attract all zombies there.
Well, there
there's
is
no
a
way
way.
I see we can get out of this.
unless they all freaking fall apart.
Yeah. That's why I building the bunker. There's no way we can get out of here. So, hold it out as long as I can.
Well, I mean, if any of you have a grenade to blow up the freaking barricades with, it is from
Okay,
there.
I'll read this one. It is from there. The wooden barricade hand. Wooden barricade that is posted from the entrance gate would be shredded. The constant pounding is heard from the outside. Clawing continues, nothing new. Only to see the barricade to crumble. The front still intact. The gate itself that is bordered is shredded. Boarded.
Okay,
shredded.
hold up.
As they
Can,
pound down onto the door, the group is surrounded by the depths of hell.
Can you
great.
give me a moment to get some music on my soundboard? But don't worry, I'm not gonna blast it, and it's not gonna be like epic or anything really annoying.
Fine.
Crawling. I'm kidding.
In my skin.
Oh my god.
Crawling in my skin.
All right, so are you all cool with some music, like not really loud music or anything?
What kind?
It's violin music. It's
Okay. Ooh, I like it.
orchestral.
Good.
All right,
good,
now
sure.
how does this sound? Hang on. Is that too loud?
No, that's
No,
perfect.
it's fine.
Okay.